Okay, today is Wednesday, August 14th. A short preamble. I'm going to show a clip from Richie from Boston. But for starters, Richie from Boston has claimed for years, 6 years I know of, he hates civilization, he hates technology, yet he lives and thrives and profits immensely from both. This dude travels from the East Coast to the West Coast constantly for 6 years that I know of, at your expense. Those of you that support and defend and believe in that Richie from Boston is any sort of truth or whatever. Of course, as I've said over the years, all these channels throw in truth, but they throw in a bunch of bullshit, and they specialize in fear porn, civil war, race riots, FEMA camps, gun confiscation, invasion by Russia, China, the aliens, the bullshit North Korean EMP satellite that does not exist. I don't care what the fuck anybody says. If it was up there, they would have used it long fucking ago. Endless bullshit propaganda. It's lies. It is straight up lies. And again, these people that listen to these, quote unquote truther channels, these channels are the same as these preachers that people have professed against the years, who are out there to do nothing but scam you, your sister, your mother, your brother, your mom, your dad, your grandpa, your grandma, etc., and so on and so forth, as Richie from Boston loves to put it, and his stupid fucking bullshit memes and whatever the fuck. Anyway, I'm going to show a clip and show you his bullshit again, because he's got another GoFundMe going. Now he's doing the same thing. That $25,000 wasn't for me. It was for a couple other families. Now this $12,000 GoFundMe is to support me in my. He even says it's for in my travels. This dude's been living at idiots, dumb motherfuckers' expense for years, and these people keep supporting him. And I guarantee you he's not broke, selling gold. Go to Google how to scam your sheep on YouTube. It'll pull it up. Google it that way, how to scam people on YouTube, how to profit your channel. Google it in that way. It will tell you giveaways, suck people in, and all these other fucking things these people do. And professing you're a Christian and you're a soldier of God like Richie does. I don't know how to pray to Jesus. Do I use Jesus' name? But let's go on. Let me show this clip from scammer bullshit Richie from Boston. Okay, here we go.
Them right out of the horse's mouth saying what they plan on doing, but we already knew that. But real quick, let me do some housekeeping. I did the video on the UK riots and I got a takedown notice. I'm putting jailbreak in jeopardy, but that's what I've always done. It is what it is.
He's not always put jailbreak in jeopardy. He's always telling people don't post comments that might put you jailbreak in jeopardy. Okay.
These are examples of why I have comments closed in BitChute, because BitChute allows disgusting stuff like this, and it just...
Okay, he's saying here he's done this for several years now. He won't accept comments on BitChute because of, I can't even read that fucking thing here. I hope that Satan fucks her so hard in her mouth. I don't know what the hell that video is about. He doesn't show it. But you get these kind of comments. Everybody does. But he's saying, why does BitChute allow those disgusting comments? In other words, he wants the censorship that YouTube has over these kind of content, these kind of comments. If it's your channel, when you see those, you go in and delete them. Now, I should have checked on YouTube. You can hold all your comments till you read them and approve them, which is censorship by you, your channel, you, the channel runner, me, Richie from Boston, whoever. So if you're censoring, I get it. I get it. That's a senseless comment. That's nothing. But why should you delete shit? They want freedom of press, freedom of speech. That Richie's doing the same bullshit, but claiming, I'm trying to protect. You get it? You better fucking see this if you're a Richie from Boston fan. Why are you going to censor the same comments that YouTube censors, but Richie's using it as excuse because people like me and others expose him for what he is, show his comments, show his videos and what he really does, and and so on and so forth. But let's keep going.
Just isn't worth it. And speaking of not being worth it, this is how much I made off of Richie from Boston TV. So it's just...
That's showing how much he's made off of Richie from Boston TV, which I never heard of. Just short of $1,300. I've been preaching on these channels for 6 years, or roughly around there. These channels will never show their income, so he's going to show Richie from Boston TV, not how much he makes off his gold sales, his sponsors, and of course, all these channels get checks and money orders and cash sent to them in PayPal. When I asked for help that one time, I got like $670 over a 3-month period, and you don't know how much I fucking thank you all for that 4 years I was homeless, but let's pause here. Okay, let's move on.
Pathetic, just so you know. But here.
That's all I
Now,
do.
I've only done a GoFundMe once before, and it's when my truck got robbed in Florida back in the winter. And that money strictly went to 3 families. And you guys can...
Okay, he's only done a GoFundMe once before, that $25,000 one. And as I said in a few videos, Richie from Boston films everything, his GoPro on his head, his drone, takes pictures from his phone, whatever. Yet not. Here's Richie's story when he got robbed. He was driving somewhere. He stopped to help a couple of homeboys that were stuck in the mud in their pickup truck. He towed them out. He drove up the dirt road, got off, and went out for a hike on his bicycle or his electric bike. Came back. Those same 2 guys, even though he didn't see him, smashed in the back window of his SUV thing there, went through everything. He says he lost $25,000 in gold and silver, yet they didn't take his drone, they didn't take both his laptops, he's got some very expensive prepper shit. They took none of that. They just dug down and, if they were ripping him off, they would have been going through the shit, throwing it in the back of their pickup truck, but yet they dug through everything and found the gold and the silver. Lying motherfucking piece of shit. Why don't you come up here? I've said this several times over the years, Richie from Boston. Come up here, do a live stream with me. I don't have transportation, but I'm sure my sister would give me a ride and let me borrow her Jeep. I'll meet you way down at the far south end of Washington State and do a fucking live stream with you anytime. No editing, none of your punk lying bullshit. Let's go.
The families that I gave to, you can comment below to back me up if you want, but I told you I'd hold your anonymity.
Comment to back me up so Richie can have anybody do that or do it himself with those fake, you can do any email, pick a name, but anyway.
But this time around, my channels are all in serious trouble. Jailbreak just got hit with a takedown notice, which means I'm on the radar because I've already broken the ban. Here's the deal. The top 5 donators on this...
In other words, Jailbreak might get taken down, even though he hasn't got a strike yet, and support me. So in other words, you are living off your channel and your lies and your propaganda and your porn.
GoFundMe. I will, if you're in the United States, I will stop by your location, hang out with you for 2 days. As long as you got a place for me to park my truck overnight, we can...
Oh, isn't that sweet? The top 5 donators, he'll come visit you for a couple of days as long as he got somewhere to park and live in his tent, even though he's always in motel rooms at his flock's expense. And of course, he knows damn well if he goes anywhere, they're going to put him in his house. They're going to stay in... He will stay in their house or they'll buy him a motel room.
We can talk about prepping, whatever you want to talk about, it doesn't matter. And then I'll also pick 5 other people, and I'll come hang out with you for a day.
Aww.
So not only are you helping me out, but being on the road for a year, meeting up with subscriber after subscriber after subscriber.
On the road for a year, he's been on the
a lot out of me.
On the road for a year. He's been on the road for 6 years. I'll rewind that 10 seconds. It's taken a lot out of him. He's been traveling and camping for free and going back to his mom's house or every once in a while, whoever the fuck that is in Boston. You're a piece of shit, Boston. Richie.
I mean, and you help him about prepping, whatever you want to talk about, it doesn't matter. And then I'll also pick 5 other people, and I'll come hang out with you for a day. So not only are you helping me out, but being on the road for a year, meeting up with subscriber after subscriber after subscriber, it just took a lot out of me.
Oh, poor baby.
I no longer have the ability to make anything on YouTube whatsoever at all, or on any platform.
He's already claimed he hasn't been making shit on YouTube anyway, on his Jailbreak Overlander channel, which he's making. I mean, these fuckers are such lie. Come on, people, wake up. Somebody prove something to me that Richie's... Oh, I got another comment the video did, Richie from Boston, trying to claim he called out the pandemic. He did call out the pandemic whatsoever. In that video I showed, you can go back 2 or 3 videos or whatever it is, Richie says, well, the next step is a pandemic to bring in the invisible ink tattoo. As I said, and what's in complete 102% fucking fact, is all these truther channels have been calling out pandemic, civil war, race war, or maybe civil war, invasion from aliens or another country, EMP satellites, being... all that fucking shit. We're gonna... Anyway, let's move on.
So here's the deal. You want to help out, donate. I'll leave the link below. And that's pretty much it. Top 5 donors, I'll come hang out with you for a weekend. As long as I got a place to park. And then I'll pick 5 others. I'll come hang out with you guys for a week. So there's that. And also, nobody's claimed the raffle.
Oh, there he is, admitting it right at the title. Help me continue my journey and get a chance to hang out. Oh, isn't that so sweet? Oh, that goes along with, I know he's claimed he's met over 10,000 subscribers. Bullshit, he hasn't met 10,000. Because, in matter of fact, in his videos, when he was trying to round up people, he'd always, oh, poor me, I showed up here, there's 5 people, 8 people, 2 people, whatever.
I put the raffle up on Jailbreak Overlander. There's 3 winners, and nobody's...
Okay, let's forget all that dumb shit. Let's go here. Oh, my little stand, hang on, let me pause, my little stand fell down. Okay, this is that video. There's 2 of them. Oh, I got 2 comments. Let's do show more here. Let's go to Richie's. Let's click on here to Richie's GoFundMe. He's at 3,700 at 12. He'll get it. It took him a little while to get to 25,000, but people are fucking stupid. Let me pause here, see if there's anything else. Oh, and he's got 2 videos about this censorship strikes, Islamic soldier. Anyway, he shows this. This is in the UK. As I've said over the years, who gives a flying fuck? They always say, oh, this is going on in the UK, it's going to come here. China, Russia, North Korea, it's going to come here. Well, then do something about it fucking now or when it comes here. And what do we do in this country? Nothing. We all make and we watch videos and comment. There's no, tell me what anybody is doing besides watching someone's video. You hear about, oh, we got to stop, the censorship, we got to stop the trans agenda for kids, and you can hate on me all. I don't give a, if you're not, it's not that I don't care what you choose. I'm all for you if you want to be LBGQ or trans or whatever or non-binary. I don't give a shit. If that's what makes you happy, then be happy. Then most of them people are nice, and like I said, keep the fucking kids out of it. Okay, and he posted this. How many have died in 1,400 years? He's got 60 million Christians. What about the Crusades and the Dark Ages, and where they put a sword to your throat and beheaded you if you would not profess Christianity? Pause here. Because that goes back to this. Non-Muslims say Islam was spread by the sword. So the only, and I'm going to tell you right now, this fact, fucking fact, peer-reviewed, the only reason Christianity exists in this country, it does, is because of the Crusades, because of the Dark Ages, when they would fucking cut your head off if you would not profess to be a Christian. That is a fact, and these people will have to admit it if they know and look at history, and they will not admit it because they can't, like most of their bullshit. Let me pause and see if there's any more here. I guess I'll just throw in this. Of course, this was coming. U.S. approves $20 billion in weapons sales to Israel. Israel amid a threat of wider Middle East war. And in the article, it says they won't get most of it or whatever until 25, 26. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to show here. They won't get there anytime soon. There was one more here. Fighter jets, all that good shit. Oh, here. Remember when this came out? Biden curbed a high number of civilian deaths. He's curbed one delivery of 2,000-pound bombs. Were there other deliveries of and we see what they're doing to the Palestinian people. Again, this started as a religious war for them people over there, and the U.S. got involved because they have that missile defense base there now in Israel. So that's all of this about. That's why it progressed from the false flag operation, with that start of this when supposedly Palestine came in and did this. And now all we hear on the fucking both CNN, Fox, and everybody fucking Israel has the right to, anyway, blah, 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 and that's it.